Alright guys, so I'm back making another video real quick. Trying to stay current with YouTube, trying to make videos, watch videos, comment, reply, and all that kind of stuff. Getting a few more comments here and there. I haven't really been online a whole lot. I wish I had more time, and I wish I had a better like camera and stuff or whatever. But right now, just running out the time. So I'm gonna give this a whirl, trying to mess around and do with my laptop again. I did a oil change on the 85 350X yesterday. That's the one that I mainly ride here in El Paso, like out of like White Sands and stuff. And I really wanted to take a video, but I mean I use a cheap cell phone, just one of the Walmart Straight Talk cell phones, so I can't go from there. I got so spoiled with using the iPad that I really don't have any other means of doing it. The wife's got like a really nice camera, but she's got that home with her in New York. I've been debating whether or not just to go buy a cheap video camera, but it's been a really long time since I've used any like Microsoft or anything, Windows Movie Maker or anything like that. I just got so used to using the iPad that it's kind of something I need to look into and see what I need to do or whatever. But anyway, didn't get the 350X oil change, lubed up the chain or whatever, and I went and rode it a few times. Not a lot, just half hour, 45 minutes here and there. And I wanted to ride it out behind my new apartment, which is what I'm about to show you. So directly behind my apartment is desert, but diagonally across, and it's not a long distance between me and the fence, but diagonally there's a fence, and on the other side of the fence belongs to like the power authority. I've kind of asked around and watched around, and a lot of people ride over there, and they don't seem to get any problems. I'm not really looking for any like issues with the law or getting tickets or anything like that. So I kind of wanted to like scope it out. So I was like, okay, I'll go for a walk and I'll see how long the fence is. Maybe there's a break in the fence or whatever. Because if you go out of my apartment complex and drive down the road, I've driven back there with my truck. I mean, there's a few signs, no trespassing, property of whatever, the county or whatever, power authority or whatever it is. And but a lot of people ride back there. There's a bunch of trails, and there's a bunch of trash, a bunch of burn piles and stuff like that. So I figure people are back there drinking and partying and dumping trash and all that kind of stuff. That if I'm out there harmlessly riding my three-wheeler, and if I get pulled over or stopped, I'll stop and explain, hey, I'm just not causing any problems or whatever. That maybe I'll have some good luck. I don't think I'll have any problems anyway. But there's no fence over there, so all I'm trying to do is get out of my apartment complex. I was hoping I could. It's kind of an L shape. If I go out behind the apartment complex and go to the left, I can go to where everybody else rides. But there's this diagonal fence, and it says high voltage, which is kind of funny because for one, it's barbed wire fence, and for two, it's on metal fence posts, no insulator. So obviously, I know, that it's not actually electric fence. It says high voltage or whatever, I walked right up to it and grabbed it just to be sure anyway. But I mean, obviously, it would ground out to the ground on metal fence post. But so anyway, I went walking around. Needed the exercise anyway. I walked around for about maybe a half hour, 45 minutes, and I'll show you real quick out here behind the house. I got like a little balcony or whatever. Try to see how good I can do with the laptop. Might be bright for a second. Might take a second to readjust. See, so this is right off my back balcony, and if you go right out here to the end of this that rock wall right there, and you go out like I don't know, probably a few feet, not very far, probably 25-30 feet, diagonally cutting back this way is all there's like a fence. You probably won't be able to see it in the video or whatever. Hopefully I'm getting you guys pretty good, but you can't really see it there once it gets back to there. And then I'm trying to go way down in that direction. So I walked all the way down that way, as far as you can see, all the way down by these nice houses. And I was hoping to find a break in the fence somewhere. Basically, if I could find a break in the fence, I could just take my truck right here. I could download it. I could just back the three-wheeler right off. I could go down and I can go out and go to the left and do my riding, and then come back, load it back up, take it back to storage. I didn't find a break in the fence. I found a spot where I can get across, like walking. Obviously, I want to be able to get my three-wheeler through there. I don't want to go cutting a barbed wire fence or anything like that, so that'll be something I'll have to kind of continue to ask around. Or the other option is to go to the far end of my storage unit, or not my storage unit, my apartment, and just download my three-wheeler there. And I just don't want to start it and ride it in the actual. There's probably 15 buildings here, or whatever, like four stacked buildings, 3 stories high. So I just don't want to piss anybody off. And I think there's a state trooper that lives here. I mean, I see the car parked there all the time. I just don't want to create any problems or get in any trouble over something so silly. So I mean, I could always park at the very end and download it, and then just drive it out the driveway, and then go right down the sidewalk. It's not far, maybe 25, 30 feet, and then I'll be right there in the wide open desert. So I don't know, maybe we'll try that. I did bring it out here the other day, like I said, to do the oil change. And when I did the oil change, I started it up just after I changed it or whatever. I didn't change the filter, I just changed the oil. So when I emptied it out and I filled it back up, I wanted to start it. So I started it, shut it off and checked it, and then got it back to where it was good. Started up one more time, checked it again, and then I was like, oh, take it for a little cruise. I mean, I just drove up and down, probably, maybe a minute tops riding, just to, it's been a while since I've been on it, so I wanted to check it out. But I don't know, I guess we'll see. Hopefully maybe I'll be able to get some sort of riding video. Hopefully my wife and my son get to come visit sometime pretty soon. And I guess we'll see. But I want to show you guys what I found today when I was walking. If you walk down where you saw those houses on your right, I guess, on the right side of the screen of the video, in behind those houses is just like almost like an easement, or like a little dirt road or whatever for I'm sure like the power authority or whoever to get down. But it also butts right up against everyone's backyards. So there's a bunch of trash, and I'm sure little kids out there painting on the walls and all sorts of stuff, little fires and mostly junk and stuff that's getting burnt and lost or whatever. But what I did find was, let's see if I can get these here, 24 golf balls. I know absolutely nothing about golf, but I brought them home and I want to bring them in any sand fleas or anything crazy, so I threw them in the sink and washed them up real quick. But yeah, so hoping to get back on the videos here pretty soon, guys. I know my last 3 or 4 videos really haven't been the best. They've been different from what I've always done. That's why I really wanted to do the 350X video yesterday of changing the oil. At least it's something. But always trying to get new subscribers and people following me and interaction on YouTube. So I figured maybe if I try to do a few of these different kind of videos, maybe I'll grab a few new people. Yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Getting up to about 8 minutes on this video. So I'm going to keep up with my watching my regular channels and commenting and all that kind of stuff. And if you guys want to give me a shout out, or if I haven't given you a shout out, remind me that I watch your channel, because I did my I think 17 or 18 subscribers, my top subscribers, people that I subscribe to. So I'm sure I probably missed a few people. I was just going off what was in my head. I probably only subscribed to about 20 or 25 people. And most of them are regular posters, at least once a month or once every week or 2 or whatever. Obviously, like the bigger ones, like the Motor Trend and all that kind of stuff, but they're not an actual person. It's 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 like a a company or whatever. So let me know if I left you guys out, and if I did, I'm really sorry or whatever. Hope you guys stay with me. Hopefully, I'll be able to get a 3-wheeler video out here pretty soon. I got that KLT 110 and the newest Takate KXT 250 Kawasaki that I bought, and the 350X, the 250R. I think that's about it. I left them towards the outside, the end of the unit, of my storage unit. So if I do end up being here for a while, those will be the first ones to come out. And I mean, my only option really is to work on them in the back of my truck, or move a little bit more stuff here to the apartment, which is what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying not to move stuff 3 or 4 times, but I have to free up some space there in order to be able to work on them. So I don't know, we'll see. That's why I was kind of hoping to do the video of the 350X. I just changed the oil in the back of the truck. I really wish I would have tried it with the laptop, but maybe I'll figure something out. Excuse me, sorry. Maybe I'll figure something out here pretty soon, but we'll see. Hope you guys stay with me. I appreciate you watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting, all that kind of stuff. And we'll see you guys next time.